Welcome back to Module 4.7. In this lecture video, we're going to take a look at application problems involving with percent of profits. Alright, so a quick two formula here. Profit and percent of profit. Profit is the difference between selling price and the cost. Okay, selling price, another wording for selling price here is a revenue. I normally use the word revenue, okay, which is what you sell for, okay, but revenue is a more appropriate wording. Revenue is basically saying the money that you bring in from selling minus all the cost, and that will equal to the profit. All right, so this example here right next to it is saying if we sold $100 total, whatever we are selling, minus the cost is $80, then we profit 20. So there are two types of percent of profit. One of them is based on the cost, is profit based on cost. The other one is profit based on the selling price. Okay, so profit based on cost, that means my profit $20 divided by the cost, which is a fourth, 25%. Now, if we go by the selling price, okay, $20 profit divided by $100 selling price or revenue, that's only 20% profit. So two different ways of looking at percent of profit. So let's look at some of these examples here. Very interesting. The cost of a stove to a store owner was $800. She sold the stove for $1,000. Okay, of course, we got to sell more. We can never sell under our cost. What was her profit? So her profit got to be $1,000 minus what she sell for minus her cost, which is $200 profit. So the question asks, what was her profit? What was her percent of profit based on cost? Alright, percent is equal to part over the whole, but it's based on the cost. So her profit, 200 divided by her cost, which was $800. Make sure we times 100 to convert back to a percent. Alright, so $200 divided by 800 times 100, so that will be 25% profit. That's based on the cost. What was her profit based on selling price? Well, that's going to be a little bit lower because the profit, $200, now got to divide it by the selling price, which is she sold for $1,000, times 100 to convert back to a percent. So 200 divided by 1,000 times 100. So that will only be 20% profit. Okay, two different ways of looking at percent of profit. All right, one more example. Golf Club R Us had a set of 10 golf clubs that were marked on sale for $800. So it's on sale for $800. So that means it's selling for $800. This was, so again, this is referring to the $800. This $800 was a discount of 20% off the original selling price. So that means this $800 is the price that we pay. Alright, and the price that we pay is 20% off. Alright, so 20% off the original price means we are paying, well, let me write it this way, 20% off the original selling price. That means we are paying 80% of the original price, right? 20% off the original price, that means we are paying 80%. And the 80% that we are paying is this $800 that we are paying. So that means the $800, okay, which is a discount of 20%. So this is actually is the 80% of the original price, original selling price. Okay. So this is a little bit different than with the discount problem, $160. This $160 is a discount of 11%. Now this $800 is a discount of 20% off the original selling price. So that make the $800 after the 20% off, which is the price that we pay. And the price that we pay is going to be the 80% of the original selling price. That's because we're getting a 20% off. So we pay the other 80%. All right. So 80% of the original price we don't know, let's call it X, is the price that we pay, $800. So to get X by itself, remember when we're solving proportion, to get X by itself, we got to divide both sides by this 0.8, the number right in front of X. So original selling price, 800 divided by 0.8 is $1,000. Okay, that's how we figure out $1,000 was the original selling price. Okay, very unique concept. The $800 is after the discount, after the 20% off. So that means $800 is the price that we pay. And what are we paying? We are paying 80% of the original selling price because we're getting 20% off. But we're still going to pay the other 80%. All right, step 2 out of 4. If the golf club cost the golf club or us $670, what was their profit? All right, so this is actually, if the golf club cost this much money, what was their profit? So the profit is equal to, all right, this is the cost. This is the original price, but right now we are selling for $800, right? We're doing a 20% off. It's marked on sale minus the $670. So this time we profit $230. Okay, be careful now, be careful. Step 1 is asking for the original selling price. This one is asking if the golf club cost $670, what was their profit? Because now the 10 golf club is actually marked on sale for $800. So we have to use the $800 as a selling price. What was the store percent of profit based on the cost? So percent of profit, profit is a part divided by the whole, which was based on the cost, 670 times 100. Round to the nearest hundredth. Divided by 670 times 100. The profit was at 19.40. 19.40% profit. Gotta put a 0 here because the problem want me to round to the nearest hundredth. So I got to show the 100th place. Alright, what was the profit based on the sale price? So the sale price was $800. The profit is a part. So let's see, what's the percent? $130 divided by 800. So we are still profiting. Even with the discount, we still profit about 16.25%. Okay, based on the sale price. Based on the cost, now we we actually profit about 19.4%. Okay, so quick lesson. Profit, percent of profit based on cost and selling price. That will conclude this lecture video. Thank you for watching.